Good morning, guys. Currently about 10 a.m. the day after Christmas Day. Hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas with your families, as I did. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit real quick about Christmas and what's happened since Christmas and since my last video, and I'll just get into it all now. Simply, on Christmas, on the 23rd, I did the Christmas party with Caitlin and friends. She met my family. It was great. It was fun. I ate too damn much food. I had 8 plates of food, and I weigh 140 pounds. No, 156, and I have massive. How do I say it? I'm trying to think of the word is. I have a hyperactive system. I think that's what's going on. Actually, that's my Caitlin that answered it. I have an extremely fast metabolism, so I can eat the same amount, probably as much as people eat in a fast food competition, like those massive food competitions. And if I eat all that, I probably wouldn't gain a pound. That's pretty much what happens to me. When I ate all that food, I felt horrible. But after 5 minutes of eating all that food, I was hungry again. Like, the food goes through me like it's nothing. But ate a lot of food. Caitlin drank a lot. We all had a lot of fun. We all had great laughs. She met all my boys from childhood. It was great. It was awesome. But towards the end of the night, we all pretty much split ways because we all had to go home because we had to get up early Christmas Eve. Because Caitlin had to work and my buddy Gabe had to go home. Then Christmas Eve is where it got interesting. Christmas Eve around 6 p.m. I picked Caitlin up from work. On the way home, we noticed that my car was getting extremely hot. It was because the radiator in the car was failing. I'm going to explain real quickly with that clip. You guys just saw me teabagging that guy. The guy was really pissing me off throughout that whole match. He was teabagging me, so I decided to do it back, and he never did again after that. But when we noticed that we pulled over, and I thought it was just some random thing, I didn't really know what was going on. So we pulled over, and then we started going again. And what we noticed is that when I went over the speed limit of 60, the car was getting really hot. When I was going under 60, it would be at the medium, it would be hot and cold. So we pulled over. We kept looking for it. I called my mom's boyfriend, tried to help us out with it. I had to figure out what to do. Okay, when we called him, he kind of tried to help us out to look at the radiator fluid, and we eventually did when we got back in the car and we drove down to Stewart's. Stewart's is like a gas station that's only in upstate New York. It's only in New York. It's like a gas station where you get like food and snacks and put gas in your car, obviously. Because obviously it's a gas station. We went there, we checked, we found there was no radiator fluid in the car. If I put it all together in a clump and measured it by the amount that was in there, it probably would be like an inch. Minimum if you're lucky. It wasn't good at all. So after that, we decided to call AAA. They towed the car. It took about 45 minutes to get there. My mom had to drive all the way from my aunt's house, about half an hour from where we were, then come back, pick us up. They were all wearing extremely fancy clothes because they came from a party. We all had ice cream sundaes, laughed our butts off. My mom drove us back to my house, and that following morning they picked us up, and we are now on the Christmas Day. The night was interesting to say the least. It wasn't the best experience in the world to say the least. I wasn't really too happy about the whole situation, that I wasn't able to have my car, that I wasn't able to really, how do I say it? I wasn't able to drive on Christmas Day. So Christmas Day is now here, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. My mom picked me and Caitlin up from my house. She drove us to her house, and we opened presents, we got gifts. It was great. I got a lot of gift cards, got some clothes. Got an Amazon Fire Stick. I did not expect I was gonna get. I didn't even think I didn't even think about it, because I know she was showing me about it a while ago, that she had it. Actually, it wasn't her, it was her boyfriend who showed me that they had it. I thought it was pretty cool, but I wasn't really too keen or interested in it because I have Netflix, I have my Xbox, so why do I really need it? We got that, and I'm trying to remember exactly after all the gifts. After whooping the gifts, we had breakfast, we had some, I had a bagel, I had some toast, I had some eggs. It was nice. And then probably around 11 o'clock, I passed out because I didn't feel very good, and we woke up around 2 o'clock. Yeah, I think it was around 2 o'clock. We went to Caitlin's mom's house, about half an hour, I think northwest of where we were. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That is not an elephant in the other room. That is Caitlin blowing her nose because she's not feeling very good. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not, but she's blowing her nose. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Don't be butthurt about it. I'm just teasing my girl. That's all. But we went there, hung out there for about 4 hours. We gave her presents, her mom presents, her husband presents. It was a nice time. It was fantastic. I loved every second of it. Got to spend time with them. And then on the way home, I forgot to mention this. My mom allowed me to actually borrow her car, and then we had to bring it back today, the day after Christmas. We were supposed to bring it back later today after I got my car back, but I probably won't get it back for a few days. But I think when we were done at her mom's, on the way home, we stopped something to get some food. Then we probably got back around 7:30. We set up the Amazon Fire Stick. We tried to do the gingerbread house, but we didn't know when we got it that we had to have it dry for 3 to 4 hours, I believe, if I'm correct, for us to be able to decorate it. So we decided to wrap it back up, some aluminum foil, and we are going to actually do it on Friday, because she gets out early on Friday, and we're going to spend some time together, go to a movie, and have some nice pizza, and just have a nice night. But we got back, fell asleep pretty early, because we were dead. She was just getting over being sick, and I just started getting sick, but I feel okay today, guys. Just letting you know, I feel fine. But now it's today, the 26th, but I'm sorry for not uploading, guys. I was going to upload, but I had just been so crazy busy with Christmas and the holidays, and I just haven't had time to play. I would have streamed on Christmas Eve, but I couldn't. Too many things were going on, obviously. The 23rd, I couldn't stream, obviously. But you know what's funny? At the Christmas party, I have a young cousin named Seamus. I'll basically describe my mother's grandmother's sister, I think. Yeah, I think it's her sister's son's son, like my second cousin, I think. We were talking about Fortnite, and I said I was a streamer, and he went, "You're a streamer?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he kind of went crazy about it, and then he started doing a Fortnite dance in front of me saying, "You're streamer, streamer, streamer." It was funny as hell. And then I told him about my stream, and I told him I was going to stream on Christmas Eve, but I couldn't, obviously. But it was quite funny. I never really promoted myself before in a party setting. I've never done that before, so it's kind of new to me. It was interesting, to say the least. But now, what's going on and what I'm doing, because the holidays are over, I'm going to be streaming a lot more, and also, you guys can say thank you to Caitlin. It's because she bought us Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The plan was that I would use my points from GameStop to get $10 off, and she would only have to spend like 25 or 26. And then today, Christmas Day, yesterday, I would give her money from Christmas for her, so she could put it towards the payment for the game, because the game was $30, $35. But that didn't happen. I didn't get the money for it, but I'll just give her the money for it when I go back to work, hopefully very, very soon. But the holidays were great, guys. I had a lot of fun. Sorry I couldn't stream. I really am sorry for that, but I was just very, very busy with family, and I don't regret the choice of choosing my family over streaming. I highly do not. But if I had the time for it, I would have streamed, but obviously I did not because of all the things I did with my family. But I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope you guys got a lot of great gifts. I hope you guys got a lot of V-Bucks. You can spend it on Fortnite. But I love you guys. You can't do anything about it. And I'll see you soon. And the Assassin's Creed Odyssey stream that is coming today. And I will be recording it, and I will be putting it on my channel of the full walkthrough of the game. So I love you guys. You can't argue with me about it, because I love you forever. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace, guys.